Volunteers are basic infantry units trained by Usonia. Armed with semi-automatic rifles, Usonian volunteers also arrive as paratroopers. With the ability to instantly produce these infantry at the front line, Usonia can rapidly replenish infantry faster than other factions to keep up the offensive.
Enemy units detected.
Use their speed and decent range to hide just behind armor to quickly gun down opposing soft targets and capture objectives. Like all standard infantry, they fall short against even light armored mech units, machine guns, flamethrowers, and static defenses.
Taking fire here! Enemy units moving!
Calling in paratroopers can also be less cost-effective than producing them at a barracks, so saving this ability for when it is needed is recommended.
Now it's a party! Hurry! Attack! Orders! Shoot! Enemies approach! Incoming shells! Hillary! Let's liven things up! Rifles! Taking fire here!
Deploying paratroopers. Deploying paratroopers.
Now it's a party!
Deploying paratroopers.
Incoming shells! What's the point? Taking fire here! Enemy units moving! Incoming shells! Enemy in sight!
Medics are specialized infantry units fielded by Usonia. They are useful to have wherever the infantry are going to be in combat.
Soldiers have gained experience.
Here we go!
Medics can heal infantry, so long as the targeted units are not under fire. Once they have gained enough experience, they can establish an aid station at any desired location, providing frontline units a place to retreat to and reinforce rather than having to run all the way back to base.
We love an infantry squad.
They are not proficient soldiers, however. Their pistols provide some defense, but not much. Consequently, they should be well protected behind dedicated combat units. The S-355 Ward is a light-armored support exosuit deployed by Usonia.
Enemy units detected.
They specialize in rapid repairs of buildings and mechanical forces. These units greatly support Usonia's focus on high-damage, high-risk attacks by providing much-needed repairs in the field without being nearly as easy to kill as traditional engineers. Unlike most support units, the Ward is deadly in close-quarters combat thanks to its power drill and plasma blowtorch. Being a melee fighter and support-focused unit, the Ward is vulnerable to units effective against light armor and that have ranged weapons. Enemy air forces can attack it with impunity. The M29 Salem is an anti-infantry mech unit produced by Usonia. Brimming with rapid firepower, it can saturate multiple targets with lead. The Salem combines favorable crowd control mechanics with a large number of machine guns. Being fairly durable and well-armed, it can also hold its ground against some mech units. A rear-facing machine gun reduces problems if it is flanked. A veteran Salem can activate its overcharge ability, which allows it to contribute good firepower to fights that are normally dominated by heavier units. Like most anti-infantry mechs, the Salem still struggles against stronger mechs and artillery.
MGs aren't enough.
The M8 Attacks is an artillery mech produced by Usonia. Equipped with a cloaking device and armed with a trio of mortars, it can conduct sneak attacks with a hard-hitting barrage. Due to its mediocre range and low fire rate, the Attux is generally less effective than other artillery units in the conventional sense.
Under fire! In my sector!
That being said, its stealth device allows the Attux to successfully conduct first strikes. Given its light armor, the Attux depends on its cloaking device to survive encounters with the enemy.
I'm running dark! Tell me! Fire! I've been spotted! They're onto me! Yes? Shift fire! Enemy eliminated. Attack standing by.
The M19 Nox is a mech fielded by Usonia. Armed with an impressive array of weapons, it can be found leading the charge against enemy lines. When its machine guns, light cannons, heavy cannon, and rocket pods are all fired simultaneously, it does an incredible amount of damage in a single burst.
Here they come!
Walking on four legs in an arachnid style, the Nox's design is based on a spider. While it is not particularly fast, it more than makes up for it with its impressive firepower. The M20 Tube Stark is a medium mech produced by Usonia. Fairly fast and equipped with both a massive jackhammer and a flamethrower, it can wreak havoc on infantry and mechs in close quarters. The Stark is relatively mobile for its size and very dangerous at close range. It has an interesting ability in that its damage output steadily increases as it takes damage. As is the case with most melee mechs, the Stark suffers in long-range engagements and is vulnerable to enemy air attacks.
Me down!
The ZR-3 Revere is an aerial unit produced by Usonia. Armed with rocket pods, It can attack enemy units on the ground and in the air. The Revere can handle a variety of combat situations, and is well equipped to eliminate light and unarmored units.
Reporting hostile. Cavalry is here.
Enemy detected.
It possesses secondary rocket boosters, which allows it to quickly accelerate within a short radius.
Experience. We've lost an infantry squad.
Incoming fire.
Soldiers have gained experience.
The ZR-25 Samson is a heavy aerial mech unit produced by
Soldiers have
Usonia.
gained experience.
Enemies approaching.
It deploys a swarm of advanced gyrocopter drones which deliver explosive ordnance onto its targets at long range.
Preparing to do fire. Reporting contact.
The Samson is less of a battle line unit and more of a rear support ship. As such, it has less in the way of pure armor. However, it has a high hit point level and is one of the most durable units in the game.
Infantry squad. Soldiers have gained experience.
I will finish this. Preparing to go.
The Samson relies on its drones to inflict damage. Consequently, groups of enemy units can target its drone swarms and neutralize its attacks.